Great morning, everyone, and welcome to Trading with OC. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic, phenomenal day. And today, I do have a little bit of a special invite in here, special guest. So, her name, what's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Amelia.
Amelia. And you want to say what to Amelia? ¿Quiere decir qué?
No sé.
¿No quieres mandar saludos?
Mm,
¿No? ¿No ibas a decir hola a tus hermanos?
I think it is.
What?
Hola, hermano, hermana. ¿Son monos?
She said, "Hello, sister and brother," and also a little a Spanish joke, like sister and brother sound like monkeys, kind of like. So there's a little like word joke around there. So let's get it going. Let's go over there, honey. So I promised her that she's gonna be on TV, and their brothers weren't. So we got her on TV. So guys, thank you so much for joining today. Everything is kind of like falling in place, and we can go over a couple of things. So I promise you that today we're gonna be going over over a couple of stuff. And well, then seems like everything is falling into its place. Let's roll into the charts because we have a lot of things to do, but almost forget about it. But this is the most important part of the show, and that is welcome you guys. Of course, we got for number one chat, Alexandra G. What's up, Alexandra? Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me. Really appreciate it. Then we have KDGT. What's up? What is it? Like number two. Absolutely, my friend. For some OC. Yeah. I'm here for some KDGT. What's up, bro? Jay Violet. Morning from Aussie land. Love it. Thank you so much, Jay Violet, for spending a little bit of your time with me. Really appreciate it, my friend. And who else we got in here so far? Hey, Kelly, what's up, Kelly? How is it going? Hopefully, you're having a fantastic, phenomenal day. Let's go to the charts and let's rock and roll. Oh, and I have no charts. All right, I was so looking into getting Amelia here in. Let me see. Can I fix this? Come on, tell me that we can fix this. All right, and oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. I think we fixed it. Perfect. All right, so let's do right here, cancel, and we are up and running. Where did we left out yesterday? Yesterday Monday, we were talking about just planning for support and resistances, right? Also, we were looking into, well, where are we going to be jumping into some trades so we can be prepared for whenever we hit those supports or those resistances. Hey, username, how is it going, brother? Welcome. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time here with me. Really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. And well, then, it seems like a couple of things have been playing around. Today in the morning, we entered for a short. If you guys remember, if you catch the morning market report or if you saw the replay, that was spot on. As we begin with the show, we took a trade, a short position, played out phenomenal. Move our stop to entry. Basically played out very nicely. All right, so and then yesterday at the end of the class, somebody was requesting AVAX. For the other rest of the class, we look at Ethereum and Bitcoin. I know it's backwards here. Yeah, Ethereum and Bitcoin. So let's go and take a look at how Bitcoin is doing. Spoiler alert. It's not doing anything. And also, let's go take a look at how Ethereum is doing. And well, then, of course, AVAX, it is right there where we were expecting it to be. Remember, looking for that coming back down to that support area. We're looking for that flip of the ribbon. We don't quite yet have that flip of the ribbon, but we are now on our way. So what we're expecting, again, it is that flip of the ribbon. Seems like we might have an early flip of the ribbon, and that is because, look at that, we have slowed down a lot. Not only that, from yesterday, we had one of my favorite tools, which is right here, let me see, let me just make this smaller, our volume profile bar magnifier order blocks. And right there, we're hitting one of the big spots in here, all right? So are we going for that long right now? I don't think so. Right now, it's too much of a risk to take it. If you really want to take it, I would, not financial advice, but I would maybe suggest going low on your leverage, all right? So maybe very low leverage and doing something like, I don't know, a 1/4 of an entry, but so far, no entry, and I'm gonna be looking for an entry a little bit lower, somewhere around that zone. That is gonna be defined by my flip of the ribbon. If we take a look at our oscillator Pro Plus, we are right there, almost flattening out, but our money flow is not green, still red. Our volume profile, it's also red, and we have no, so far, we have no power bars, neither at the top, neither at the bottom. So far, the only thing that we can do is just wait and hold the AVAX possible entry. So far, so good. It is going to the spot, and maybe we can catch it up if we start going upwards, maybe somewhere around here after we have a confirmation. But so far, we're still waiting. All right, so let me just set this up so we can have, oh, and not, that is not the one. So we know exactly what we're doing. He's standing by the FOR flip of the ribbon. Perfect. All right, let's go then to Bitcoin, and let's get going from there. So Bitcoin, where did we left out? Basically right here, going into a trade. By the way, I need to tell you guys that this is my entry. Look at that. And guess what? Did not took it. Oh my goodness. Did not took it. This is something that I was just taking dinner with my family. Just so you know, they're downstairs. We're having an amazing dinner. That's where Amelia comes from, because she came to visit. And well, then what happens right there? Well, not able to take it right here. So it was about, come on, this is one of those things that I said, come on, man, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, we made all of the planning, we had all of the spots, everything played out as expected, and then, I mean, dude, that was what, $10, $20 at the most? I don't know. Lowest that was 116,950. And we had a one, oh, come on, look at that. I mean, we were at 917 minus 50. It's just right there, right there. Hey, Harp, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time here with me, my friend. Really appreciate it. Well, that it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Sometimes we skip it, sometimes we don't take it, sometimes it just left us out, and sometimes, well, then it just goes through, right? It's just all part of the game. So the most important part is to be completely transparent, is to show you the process, right? And to show you that despite all the hard work that you can put in, all of the everything that plays out in here, sometimes it's just not meant to be. So far, that was a good one. That was a good one, but did not took it. All right, so I mean, too bad. We can still wait for a little bit. That's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna leave that position open, just so you know. Right now, it is an open position. All right, this is, despite I do have an alert, my position is open because I was expecting it to be filled up, and then when I took launch, but I just let it open right here. So I'm gonna leave this open. Same strategy, half an entry, stop loss as is, and if it goes back down here, I might be reopening another half of a position. If not, waiting for that bounce, breakout, shorting it, and then head switch and longing it from here if that is the case. All right, so far, this is how it goes. Let's take a look at a couple of other stuff, like Ethereum, all right? Ethereum right now, it is actually making that U form here. Did not ended up breaking through. I was expecting to have a break of structure here, but absolutely right now, and this is important, look at this. Let me just get rid of these lines in here, all right? And we're not only making a possible, there we go, cup and handle. It also seems to be, well, a cup and handle, to be honest. Sorry about that. All right, but it also seems to be a lower high with a significant low, question mark, significant low? I mean, technically it's not. Or, dude, I don't know. To be honest, from here to here, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Still, we do have a lower high here. We're falling below our zero line here. Let me make this small. Let's go to a cleaner one. And come on, here it is, falling below the zero line here. That it has to mean something, that we're bearish, all right? Well, not that bearish, because look at that, we're still above dynamic reactor. Our target is still first target right here. Let me stretch this up because we're running out of space on this trend line. All right, so where is it, the unlock button? Come on. All right, where are you? Here it is. All right, unlock button here. Let me just stretch it. There we go. And let me lock it back. Perfect. So first warning signal right here, looking for a bounce to the upside if we're able to have a early flip of the ribbon. If not, well then I'm just gonna be waiting for the next big target to be taken somewhere around here. It's still waiting time on Ethereum. Let's take a look at a couple of other trades. In fact, we have a couple of alerts being hit: Bonk, LTC, and Sui. Sui, we gave an alert a little bit far back, right here, and also right, where is it? Sui, INA. Also, we need to take a look at INA. All right, but let's take a look at Sui because the previous trade, it played out fantastically. Let's go. This is the 4 hour. We had a, what was it? A 15-minute trade here that actually got stopped out, but it was not this one that we were looking into. In fact, I do remember, and I think should be right here, if I'm not mistaken. This one right there. Here, and it is on Sui. So let's go back to Sui. Or Sui. Yeah, this was it. Perfect. So we were expecting this one was on Friday. I do recall that one. And then very nice trade coming back to this support. Right now, I was expecting to have a little bit farther move to the downside. Let's translate this in our own setup, all right? So we can follow along. So let's go here. Yeah, open anyway. And then we need to be at Sui. So let's go, Sui. Where are you, Sui? Here you are. All right, perfect. Not only, let me just get rid of this. Let's open up our linear regression, all right? And also, of course, our ADX. But something that I want to show you, which is on a prime oscillator here, it is that we have a possible reversal. We're almost right there with the flip of the ribbon. Yes, this could transform into a fake out, like, come on, I know there's an example, like right here. In fact, it's looking just exactly the same with that sweep of the lows. All right, we can still have that. Look at that. We can still come back down in here a little bit more. Sweep of the lows. Where's going to be our sweep of the lows? Right here at 337. All right. And then, well, then not only that, we have our support and resistance, which is dynamic reactor, big volume area, right? We're not there yet, but we are in bright blue. All right. And what we're expecting here, it is having our peak performance diamond. All right, I know that's huge. So peak performance diamond right in here. That's what we could be expecting. Should we be front running this? Not really. Not really, and we're not going to. Let's add our alerts, because last time when I front run something, I did call it out. I mean, it did play it out very nice, but I think it would have played out much, much nicer just waiting for that setup. Hey, Drew, what's up, Drew? How's it going, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping by. Lucky number 7, he says. Drew, Sub Harp. Who else we got in here? Do we have anyone else in the chat? Hey, Week's wife, how's it going? Hey, Alexander G, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Really appreciate it. Sending you a lot of love. Do your way. Thank you so much, Alexandra. You are awesome. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. By the way, I got a little scared because I thought, hey, am I muted or something? Hopefully I wasn't. But there you go. There's our super chat, $10 to the channel. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go here. And where are we going to be jumping into? Remember, this one played out for us. All right, double bottom. Maybe we can do the same. We're not going to front run this. All right, we need to be a little bit cautious here. Nonetheless, the first possible entry is going to be here. And then my next entry, I'm not sure if I'm going to be dividing this. Most likely, I will try to, because I'm almost about to flip. But, I mean, I'm kind of like right now into a pickle. Because, and here's the thing. What if it stopped me out and then it doesn't quite reach this area? All right? I mean, I can have some sweep of the lows and just looking or judging by the previous sweep of the lows. And let's bring up my, not RSI Prime, but let's see, tiny candles. Oh, all right. Tiny freaking candles. All right. Not chunky candles, tiny candles. So tiny candles is what we're looking for reversals. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Let's call in the trade right now. Guys, hold on a minute. I'm going to be taking it with you if you guys want. If you are going to be taking it, my stop loss is going to be somewhere around here. I'll add a little bit more. And I'm going to be doing 10x. 10x stop loss right here. But since I want to put in half of an entry, why? I really think I have that feeling, that gut feeling, guys, that we're gonna get here, especially because we could have that. Let's go before I open it up. I mean, I already have my broker. All right. Let's see if we can call this one up. Let's see. Let's measure that. I want to see. There it is. How big of a movement we could be expecting. All right. And let me compare it to where we are. We are at some support. And what I'm looking for is this right here. So somewhere between here and there. Oh, look at that. That's what I was telling you. Like, what if we have some sweep of the lows, right? And it doesn't hit my actual alert. Let's move my alert a little bit higher. Let's see, username. I heard you should only use Yankee. Is that true? I don't know, bro. That's fantastic. I see I'm clipping right there. I don't know, man, but I think you might have something on your hands right now. Love it, bro. Man, I really appreciate your username. You make my day fantastic. Love it, brother. All right, so this is what I'm gonna be doing. All right, I still don't want to jam in as hard as I can. All right, Bitcoin is not moving. I'm afraid that we might have an early mover on Bitcoin and it just goes straight downwards. I mean, the only issue that I see here is it's so far away, all right, that I could be, or I am afraid that, and this is going to be my maybe losing setup, going back down, coming into dynamic reactor, and coming back down here. And let me measure my dynamic reactor possible scenario. So I do see it here, and then we go down, something like that. All right, I think I nailed it. Do we have any supports? Yes, we have a resistance and a support. All right, perfect. So that drawing's pretty much spot on. Let's measure now our retracement 50% because that's what we're gonna be going for. But my entry is going to be, I would say, right here where I calculated that drop all the way here. All right, so I will be barely getting into profit because if I get the secondary one, right, this is gonna be my entry point. And what the hell did I just move? Oh, I see. This one is the one that I want to move. All right, that one. So I'm gonna get somewhere around here, right? And I will be barely on profits. So that's what I'm afraid of, all right? And look at my, my risk-reward ratio. I was thinking that would not be worth it, but still that will be 1.3 in the best case scenario. So let's go for it. All right, let's go for it. I'm debating this. Hey, Kimi, what's up, Kimi? Fun, what's up? First time here. What's up, Kimi? Thank you so much for joining. Guys, please, everybody, welcome Kimi, a fantastic, fantastic, phenomenal trader in here. So, Kimi, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and having a little bit of your, spending a little bit of your time in here with me. Really, really appreciate it. OC's there. Yeah, I'm where? I'm where? Where am I? Knock, knock. Drew, I do, but what? Not following, not following. All right, so let's get it. This debate with myself, I mean, it's a little bit like happening here, right? I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna be taking that risk. This is gonna be my second trade of the week, all right? And usually when I try to risk it, I already want to have one or two trades already on the winning side, all right? But why not? Odds are 60-40, if you ask me. 60 that we're gonna make it, 40 that we're not gonna make it. So let's go and do quarter in quarter. All right, so I think that will be the way that I'm going to be doing this. So I'm going to be lowering my risk by limiting the amount of money that I'm pushing in here, and maybe I think I will be able to do it a 15x in here to compensate for a quarter position. All right, I think that will be it. Yeah, I think I got to figure out. DG setting up for the longest knock knock joke. Oh, who's there? Who's there? Sorry. KDGT. Knock knock. Who's there? Oh man, I'm so sorry. Man, you got me trading, bro. I need to concentrate. I'm a simple man. All right, I can just do half of a thing at a time, all right? So I do breathe, breathe, read, read, right? Trade, trade. Oh, don't forget to breathe, right? I'm just choking. So, all right, guys, I just love you guys so much. All right, let's go for that. This is gonna be the setup in here. Here it is. So first entry is gonna be right now. In fact, we're gonna have a better entry. You know what? Let's push it right down here. Right? Let me see. 376. 376. All right. Yep, got it. First entry. It's already open. Haven't jumped into the trade just now. It's an open order. All right. Let's see. Come on. Take it. Take it. Take the bait. All right. Next entry. And for doing this, I'm allocating a next open up order. My next open order is going to be right there. Let me mark it. I think that would be much more smarter for me. You know, guys, do you really think that I've never used this for myself? All right, well, when I do see it again, yes, but like from the very beginning, like my first actual trade, I never use it. I only use it when I want to show you guys the trade, and then I ended up copying it, but never like straight up for myself. All right, so 343.05, call it less 343. I think that'll be it. All right, wait. Okay, got it. That will be quarter position. Oh, that's horrible. Quarter position here. Quarter position here. All right. Average entry is going to be somewhere around here, 362-ish, depending on the slippage. And I am going in 15x. All right, perfect. And we're all set up. All right, perfect. The only thing that we need to do is just set it and not forget it, but let's add an alert in here. And then also let me add another alert. This alert that I'm setting up at the top, it's telling me that most likely if it goes up, we're going to have another retracement higher. So I will need to adjust my entry right there. But so far, I think we're good to go. And I really want to open it up right now. Let's see. Coming back up. But True 7's coming down. Let's move All right, enter, guys. Just enter because I just moved my entry to whatever it is right now. There it is. Perfect. We should be already into the trade. Not financial advice. So whoever is starting, whoever is just jumping in here, guys, remember this is not my target. And then next one, this is not my full stop loss. All right, I divided a quarter of a position, sorry, a half of a position into 2 quarters. So I'm trying to lower my risk. Let's measure right now the TPs that I have in here. And I'm really want to push for this high in here, but I don't think that we're going to get there. So, well, first one not playing right to us right here with us is this one right there. And then, well, this one right here. So let's aim to this one in here. Let's see if we have anything else. Maybe that one. Can we go a little lower? That'll be good. Can we do... All right. I don't like this. Come on. I don't like this area right here. I think this is going to be a bummer if we bounce out of it. But come on. I think we can push it. We need a peak performance right here. What it actually got me? Tiny candles, man. Tiny candles. Tiny candles. Decisive factor for myself. You're Batman. Username. She says, I'm Batman. Do you guys know the Batman pattern? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the head and shoulders, right? Oh, man. Oh, you see, where you... Sega or... Oh, really? Okay, here's the deal. I got the Sega Portable. I don't quite remember which one was it. It was huge. It had like 4 8 AA batteries or something like that, or 6 or 8 AA batteries. So that was my Sega console, right? I never got the Saturn. I love that thing. Look amazing. But I did got the NES. Right? So on the NES, that's what I have the most amount of games. But funny story, my first game on Sega, it was Sonic. And Sonic actually pushed me to get into track and field. And thanks to that, I made it to the state, almost to the nationals when I was living in the United States. I made it almost to the nationals. Here in Mexico, also almost made it to the nationals, track and field. Especially, well, the one that I liked the most was the 100 meters. But when I was killing it, it was a 200-meter relay. Because I kind of like went very lazy the first 100 meters. And then I run as hard as I could the second part of the 100 meters. So the second 200 meters. So yeah, shout out to Coleman City on Michigan. Much love. Much love. So with that, hello peeps. Hello, brother. Would that answer your question? Let me know. That's the one with the 8 batteries. They died. Yes, man. They did. They didn't even last one. I do remember that they didn't even last like 1 hour. And you needed to also buy separately the freaking charger. Dude, that was just... I always pissed off my parents because I was constantly getting batteries for the damn thing. But yeah, love that thing though. Love that thing. I still have it, by the way. I still have it. The background light of it has gone bad. But I've seen that there's a kit where you can just exchange that backwards or background light for an LED. Now that you talk to me, like now that you gave this to my attention, it's just bringing back a lot of good memories. All right, LC, live in my state, the Meeten, I feel honored. Oh, really? Are you from Coleman City? Really? Oh, your first game console was in television. Never heard of it, bro. Never heard of it. All right. Let's get it. Let me know a little bit more. I played the Sega Genesis. Oh, man. What a great console. I also had Game Gear. What was the Game Gear? Not sure. I also had the NES glove. I never knew how to use the damn thing. And I also have the gun, the what is it, the where you shoot dogs out of the screen. Dude, I was amazed to that thing. I always shoot to my eye just to try to see how that thing worked. And of course I never figured it out, but yeah. Hopefully that's why I'm using, I mean, I can bet you that's why I'm using glasses right now. I mean, I was such a weird kid shooting to your eye, that thing. All right, so let's take a look at what else, because I will need to pay for my eye surgery now that we're talking about this. Game Gear is the Sega handheld. Oh, got it. The batteries of this. Oh, so okay, so that was the name of it. Game Gear. All right, got it. Let me search it. Game Gear Sega. Just to see. Yes, it is exactly. Yep. That's the one. Oh man, I love that thing, man. And dude, that was ginormous, and what a little screen, dude. It was like what, 4 fingers across or something? Dude, but it was fantastic. Oh man. Yeah. All right. Dude, you guys just, I mean, we're doing everything but trading. Love it. Let's take a look at how that trade is going. Are we rich already? No, not just yet. All right, you shoot your eye out. I mean, at the end of it all, I didn't know how it worked. It was a camera. So thanks God it was not shooting like microwaves or I don't know what else could have fried my eye. But yeah, it was a camera, and then the whole screen went black and a little white square where the dog was supposed to be, right? I also was a little bit of a cheater when I was alone. I just walked to the screen and shot straight to it just to see how well could I do. I never done that game. By the way, the next big NES game that I had was, and I loved that game. It was, I don't know, bikes or something like racing. NES dirt bike game. I don't quite remember that. I also had Sega. Oh yeah, this is the one. You're not seeing it. This is the one. You could. Oh man, why can't I make it bigger? All right, you could. I do remember that you could like rear-end the other biker, and then they dropped, and the little thing went just, you know, like, I don't know. It was pretty cool. It was. Yeah, exactly. Excite Bike. Yes. Oh man, what a game, bro. What a game. I do recall that one. What a game. Also another very good one, Bubble. Oof. I know that it was like for kids, but dude, I love it. Especially when you smash the little burger in the center and then you make your other like partner that drops stuff. Was that the same one? Not 100%. I did think so, right? All right. Let's get to trading, bro. We're just video gaming here. All right, let's take a look at Bunk, because we talked about Bunk possible entries as we were going down 00, whatever series 2893. 20. Let me just start collapsing this stuff. We're not there yet, but we could be very close. Look at here. We're already flat. All right, this is telling us a lot. The next thing here, we are getting some strength. We're still below the 0 line. Let me just pair it. There we go. We're still below the 0 line, all right? But we're getting some strength on the bearishness. That means, there we go, we can still go a little bit lower. How low? Well, we have another support area. Remember that we were looking at this area first, right? We have gone through it. We're almost at the bottom of it, all right? And then, let's see, there we go. We can start looking for this area here. Remember that we still have another alert right here at 0025, right? This is my kind of like an impossible target. Remember, we talked about impossible targets. What I believe we're going to be having here, it's a peak performance diamond coming back up, little range, right? So almost hitting this, not quite there, and then coming back up here. So let's add another alert in here. Let's see if we might be able to catch that short position. So short position, somewhere around here, unconfirmed. short position, all right? On confirm, what, dude? Unconfirmed short forward now, all right? But there we go. That's what we're gonna be expecting. And then let's add another alert right here, just in case we can nail this one. And then out of here, we can maybe get this little itty bitty short, long, to then head switch. All right, so I think that's gonna be a good one here. Let me read you guys excited by heck yeah, KDGT Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, love it, love it. Sonic couldn't throw papers like Paperboy. Don't quite remember that one. Paperboy? Though Jam and Early was awesome on the Genesis. Man, I don't quite remember that one. Man, I'm missing out on that one. I feel like out of place here. Look, Paperboy didn't know that game. No, I didn't know also. Paperboy, dang, so many late nights playing Paperboy. Really? I need to. All right, let's guys. You're just such a bad influence on me. All right, Paperboy. Holy shit, Paperboy. What was it? Paperboy. What? Sega. Let's just go Sega. Oh, that looks cool. Really? Holy shit. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, got it. Oh, I see. So you. Oh, nice. All right, all right, all right. I think I've seen it before. Yeah, absolutely. I never played it. I know the one that was, dude. I don't know. It gave me cramps to my brain. It was NES. It was sometimes very good, sometimes very bad because it was very difficult. Freddy Krueger. Yeah, that one, man. Holy shit. Oh, it gave me the chills, bro. It gave me the chills. Holy shit. Oh, man. Hated it, and loved it. Hated it and loved it. All right, let's go to the next one here. Let's go LTC. Dude, I think this is getting amazing. Let's maybe we'll do 2 hours show, and then we can talk about video games and also trading, and maybe we can actually, I mean, if we do 2 hour show, maybe we can actually catch some trades in here. Litecoin LTC 106 77. Here it is. Ding dong, knocking to the door, right? Are we there yet? We don't have peak performance. We have strength on the bearishness. Man. Okay, risking it twice. It's not cool. I already opened a position on another coin, so I will rather be on long right now on Litecoin, right? So this is coming to a pickle for me. Should I be jumping back in? Let's why not? All right, we did one half a position, quarter and quarter. Let's repeat the same thing here. Let's go for my long. I'm gonna go aim a little bit lower here. I'm front running this, brother, so not sure. Yeah, perfect. Okay, micro bullish divergence. We can still have a little bit of a low. So I'm guessing this low would be somewhere around here. So I'm going to stretch it past it. All right. And then stop or taking profits right here. I'm still 1-on-1. If I can, perfect. I can do this a little bit lower here. And then what I'm going to be doing here, it is, again, quarter and quarter. All right. Let's go. 1 quarter. And right here, 1 quarter. Right, maybe if we can have some sweep of the lows. That is gonna be it. All right, I'm gonna be taking it as is right now. All right, let me All right, Litecoin. Perfect. Got it. All right. So that's gonna be it. All right, guys. So let's just take a look at a couple of other stuff. Let's just wrap things up for today. It's been a little bit exciting. Love it. We need, guys. I think we need a retro tournament or something like that. I want my $2 for what? Giving me 8-bit chills. Oh yeah, bro. Dude, that video game, that one right there, dude, that was pretty freaking awesome. Loved it. All right. Another one that was pretty good. It was bubble, something like that. I don't quite remember. Yeah, this one. Dude, I hated the songs, but it was very entertaining. Yeah, and that those goats, I hated them. Very good one. That was also a very good one. All right, so we have the plan. Litecoin, quarter of an entry. At the end of it all, we're risking just one full entry for 2 trades, quarter, and that will be basically it. Let's just go over a couple of other stuff in here, like SPX. We were talking about SPX. We're breaking through that support. All right, so no trade right now. We're almost right there here, breaking through the 0 line. Shorting it, no. I mean, if we would have shorted, would have been up in here. But so far, the short is gone. Or there's one more thing that we can maybe try to short it, or one more scenario where we could be maybe shorting it. All right, we're in a soft order block. It's gonna be taking out this order block. So grabbing or draining that liquidity, going back down, predictive range, coming back up, all right, in somewhere around these highs, entering for a short. Let me add an alert in here, and let's go for a possible short. This is unconfirmed short just now. My stop loss will be at my previous predictive range, a little bit higher here, and aiming TP1 right here and TP2 right there. All right, so let's go for that unconfirmed short. Perfect. All right, got it here. And then of course, let's go over this one just to be safe. Sui. All right, guys, perfect. We are below. Oof. All right, perfect. Right now we are below on Sui. That's still fine. We just ring that one on Sui. That's fine. Let's keep it as is. Remember, this is just half of a position so far. We still have the chance. We'll see. I'm betting on this moving to the upside, maybe sweep of the lows, and then getting back out in here. If that is the case, I'll hedge switch right here. Remember, right here I could be, or that would be the plan, to head switch here for the worst case scenario. All right, perfect. Let me see, guys, do you have any let me see where do I left out here? I will play Ut one day soon. May my word. Hey, Week's wife, what is Ut? I don't quite remember that one. Gaming and trading with OC every week. That would be awesome, bro. I mean, I'm all for in that. I mean, our engagement is actually going higher if we're talking about gaming. That'll be fantastic. Maybe we can have it's feeling good. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, you touch one of my sweetest spot, bro, which is gaming, man. Love it. Let's try it. Why not? What day would that be good for you guys? Because I need to match up my gym. All right, so I just have one day off gym. I can do it maybe after gym. That will be very late, 10 p.m. my time, or maybe I can do 1 hour early the show, and we can do trading and gaming. I don't know. Let me know. Let's try to make it. Let's start with one day. Let's do gaming. I'm gonna be opening up a Discord for all of us to game within the Discord. That'll be fantastic. You got the magic. I bet you do, brother. Pitfall was awesome. Did you know that one? All right. Sorry about this. All right. So far, I think let's go. Oh, let's take a look at cake, by the way. And oh, that was a good one. Look at that. By the way, if you did not cut this one, let me just save in here. That was right here. And I do remember actually. Oh, wait. Where is it? Come on. You can't tell me. Link? What the hell? Where is it? I might not. Oh, this is XRP. I see it. I see. All right. It was cake. This one right here. And oh, this was a pretty good one, by the way. So remember, we still on this one. We already have taken 50% out. We should be on our stop to entry. We can still go lower. We still have that potential, right? So let's leave it as is. Remember, TP number 2 is going to be somewhere around 272. Maybe for the best case scenario, 266, all right? So, yeah. This was, by the way, this was our first winning trade of the week. So, winner, chicken dinner. We're starting strong. We'll do that. All right, so guys, I think, is this a night stream with the games? That'll be fantastic. I'm not around most of the days except Wednesday and weekends. All right, so KTGT, what about the weekend? Maybe I can take one, I don't know, Saturday, and we can do some gaming and trading. That'll be fantastic. Yeah, we need DGT there, absolutely. Yeah, Killefant, but something that I don't know, I get very upset with the gaming, so I don't know how well am I going to be performing on trading. We'll see. I mean, we have 2 screens in here, 3 screens in here, so maybe we can make it work. Not sure. We'll see. We can try it. All right, so let me talk to Piper. We'll see if we can push it to Saturday. DGT, let me know if that will work for you. I think games on the weekends will be a good idea. Perfect. I think that will be it. Tundra Warrior. Oh, yeah. Mortal Kombat, bro. There'll be Capcom versus, what was it? Capcom versus Marvel. Dude, that's a big one. That's a good one. Oh, man. What a gaming night was those ones. That was a great idea. Yeah, absolutely. Weekends works perfect. All right. I'll try to take one day on the weekends. I think it's going to be this Saturday. Timing. What is your timing, guys? Night, day, or night? Day or night? Na 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 na. Pretty bad at singing, by the way. All right. Let's continue to chat on the Discord, but let me know like around what time would you guys be up for. Weekends, I think we can do Saturday, and we just need. Can you imagine Piper try the game? I think he's good though. Saturday is usually almost all trading or trying to for me. Night works for me. All right, let's do it. Perfect. Let's do it same time. 6 to or maybe 5 to 7, 1 hour earlier, so we can do a 2-hour session, and we'll see how many trades we can take. Maybe we'll even do something like, I don't know, the 15 minutes. Maybe we can take at least 1 trade. That'll be good. I don't promise anything good performance in trading, by the way, because I'll be gaming and I'm very competitive. All right. That doesn't mean that I'm good at gaming. I just mean that I'm gonna be concentrated on doing this, on doing so. All right. I don't have a switch. Don't worry. I'll work on. I will work on that. Maybe we can do a online something, or we can start looking for maybe emulators or something like that. Let me figure that out. We still have a couple of days. I'll do some investigation tomorrow, and we can maybe push it. What platform is this? Is this what? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So guys, let's go to have some rest. We already have a couple of strikes going on. Let's wait to see how they played out. This is our first like dipping the toes on the water. We'll see how that week goes. Hopefully we are on profits again tomorrow in the morning. Be prepared for midnight. Set your alerts. I think they were gonna be ringing on midnight, and be prepared for taking some profits as your alerts start like ramping out. So 6 for me is right now almost 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So like between 4 and 5 hours from now. So set your alerts and be prepared. All right. If not, at least set some taking profits in advance if you're able to. All right, guys. So that is gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for joining. Username, you killed it today, bro. Hey guys, thank you so much, and see you guys tomorrow.